Square Enix can be called a master at making role-playing games. Its only Final Fantasy series is enough to understand the greatness of the company. A group of Final Fantasy veterans have gathered this time to make the Forspoken game, an effect that focuses on speed trends and breathtaking struggles. Gamers take control of Frye, who has magical powers and uses them while fighting. A young woman is suddenly transported from New York City to the imaginary world of Athia and must find her way back. There are different governments and bases are designed so that the gamer can have fun.
Frey Holland, daydreamer, cat lover, New Yorker. On a fateful evening, her life changed drastically when she was mysteriously transported to the beautiful, treacherous land of Athia.
Whoa.
Frey arrives with a magical, sentient bracelet inexplicably wrapped around her arm.
Oh, hello, yes.
Then discovers she can cast powerful spells.
The return of the Dead Space game with a whole new version undoubtedly deserves to be included in the list of the best games of January 2023. Electronic Arts has built the entire body of the game and its various components from scratch and completely, adding even more detail to the fictional section. We'll see new substages, and the main character of the game will finally have a few dialogues, and the story is more complicated. New lighting systems and gameplay make Dead Space Remake a 9th generation game in stature. There are only a few days left until the game is released, and make sure that returning to Ishimura will be scarier this time than before.
Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call.
Isaac Clarke.
What have you got, Isaac?
Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
Can you handle it alone?
Fix the centrifuge. Get the fuel running.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help.
Brace yourselves! It's gonna smash us into the hull!
I think it's me. It's all falling apart here.
Hey, Isaac. Coming? Where is everybody? Up there! No!
This transformation, it's remarkable. Don't you want to be reunited with the people you lost? Our homecoming will be truly divine.
way out for us. But we don't have much.
2023 is undoubtedly an important year for independent games. Just the beginning of the year, we will receive a different game called Season: A Letter to the Future, which narrates the life of a young woman from a remote village. She decides to leave the village and go around the world on his bike and try to make new memories. Season Game is an adventure to find a fresh world and build a new character. Different elements such as documents, photographs and diaries are used to narrate the story, and the gameplay focuses on exploring, meeting people and recording events in the diary. Interesting things will happen, and each of the available tools will record part of the story.
She set out to record life at the end of this season. To make it real for people in the future. She asked us about living together.
And we asked her about traveling alone.
When the season turns, what will remain?
Only what she saw, what she captured.
She carries the sounds of the season with her. The way she listened made you want to tell her everything.
I got to look in her journal. The world was telling her its secrets. I think she even figured out what will happen to us when the season ends.
No doubt you've been reminded of Deliver Us Moon Game after reading the title of the work. Deliver Us Mars is a different sequel to this work, and this time we are going to travel to Mars. As an astronaut on the planet Mars, science fiction adventure can be interesting and a format of attention. Elon Musk has been working on such a project for a long time, and in this game, you'll see human colonies located on the planet Mars. The game tells the story of the possibility of human extinction, and that after a disturbing call from Mars, Casey Johansson decides to go to the planet and see what happened.
Sarah? Ryan? This is Kathy. Can you hear me? Please come in.
Mission Opera has only one objective. Bring the Arks and their revolutionary technology back home.
Here we go, Opera Team. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
I need to know that when we get there, you'll make the right decisions. We can do this. What do you expect to find on Mars?
Parish Game has fundamental differences compared to other titles in the list. We are faced with a first-person shooter of 1 to 4 people that has combined religious concepts with an imaginary story to some extent. Murder strange creatures and hand over their bodies to priests to win gold. You are in the role of a hired soul who will not let him calm down. You have to put an end to this suffering and eliminate all those who get in front of you with swords, arrows, and bullets. This is a story to find Elysium and achieve immortality. Parish Game has the possibility to experience in groups, and its struggles will be breathtaking and engaging. For now, only computer users can enjoy.
We have been led astray from our path. There are 3 major realms in purgatory, each one ruled by a dismal lord. Remove all 3 from their stations, and the path to Elysium will be made clearer.
Harry Potter's magical world attracts every game, film, and book enthusiast. This time you're going to build a new character and travel to Hogwarts School. Hogwarts Legacy is a role-playing work that the gamer performs main and minor missions by creating his character. You can study and attend classes or search for space outside Hogwarts. Empress has said that the Danube Lock has gained more power than ever before. A work that you can finish 40 hours and taste an imaginary and fascinating story.
Take this. Find them. We don't know what magic caused this.
Come on, son. I said set. Abracadabra!
Returnal games could not be among the best games because this effect has already been published for PS5. But the release of exclusive PlayStation games for PC is one of the most important moments in the gaming industry, and Zune gamers will undoubtedly welcome the game. Returnal will present a trend of roguelikes in 3D, telling a story that can rarely be found between video games. Returnal is actually a jewel that we can experience on the computer thanks to Sony's change of approach. February 15th, you can start a breathtaking adventure with Returnal, this time on the PC.
Scout log. 30 minutes since last crash. This is my 10th return.
I'm trapped inside.
The success of Monster Hunter made Electronic Arts think of producing a similar game. Wild Hearts is a new work made by Japanese studio Omega Force and released by EA. This role-playing action game takes the gamer to the land of Azuma and presents a mission to massacre monsters. The gamer is placed in the role of an unnamed hunter and confronts various enemies. The process of this game is not an open world, but it is possible to experience online. There is not much information available from the game, and we don't know if the EA has been able to make a game as appealing as Monster Hunter. But you can experience it at the February 17th. Atomic Heart is the latest game in the first-person shooting and action-adventure genre, which is made by Mundfish Studios. Legendary video game instrument Mick Gordon, who produced the soundtrack to Doom Eternal and other famous Bethesda works, is tasked with composing the work. The exciting process of playing alongside music that will undoubtedly excite Kennan's game makes Atomic Heart one of the most important games this year. The story of the game is followed in a parallel world in the former Soviet Union. The advancement of the robotics industry has made the Soviet Union superior to Nazi Germany, but robots take the place of humans and dominate them. As a commander, you stop them from advancing.